Yo guys, thanks for joining another real-time edit today. I thought this would be a fun photo to do because, well, it's one of the very few that I've ever taken that don't need much at all. I mean, this is straight out of camera. This is what it looked like, no adjustments made, and yeah, it's a pretty good starting point. But that being said, I think there's still a few things to do. So number one, I'm just going to tweak up the composition a little bit, and that mainly means just losing that one kind of dead snag over there. I'd like to come in on the right side a little bit more, but I don't want to clip that branch right there. So I think I'll just go there, and then I am going to actually punch up the shadows just to get a little bit more detail in this area. In fact, I'm actually going to do it with the darks here too, and then just drop that contrast in there with the black slider. So something like that. And then lastly, I'm just going to throw a graduated adjustment on there and drop the highlights, which will tone down that branch a little bit. And then into Photoshop we go. So there'll be a few more things I think I can tweak in there just to make it a little bit more improved overall. But yeah, this is one of those that's like pretty damn good to start out with. So yeah, let's just do a little burning on this area here, but I want to select it first because I don't want to paint on the background at all. So I'm just going to use color range and just see if I can get this, the majority of this kind of bright green bloom there, leaves I should say, selected. There we go. And then I'll just kind of, look at that, just tone that down. And then I don't get any craziness happening in the background there. Nice, yeah, just wanted to tone it down a little bit. I could probably do some of the same on that one. That one I like. That one's pretty good. I'll hit some of these areas and then I'll just do a, without the selection going, I'll just paint some in just on these branches to kind of darken them down a little bit. I mean, this branch could maybe use a little bit of it as well. Just burn that down so it's less eye-catching. But yeah, this Indigo picked a really nice perch to hit. I'm just going to give him a shot of contrast and paint it in just some of these areas there. And then actually I'm going to just richen up parts of his body here like that. Just make sure I didn't hit any on the background. Catch light's looking really good, but watch, I'm going to give it a little bit more of a kick just along the bottom edge where it's already the lightest right there. And then I like emphasizing these little eye rings sometimes. So I'm hitting just a little bit of that. And then I think that's about it. One last thing, a little tiny bit more green on the top left here, like there, and then that background there. And then I just noticed one other thing, one little dust spot right there from the camera sensor. And then I think we're good to go there. So before, after, right? Pretty subtle. Ooh, I think I went a little too dark on the bird there. Yeah. Let me just back off of that. I'll switch that to 60%. There we go. I like that better. Let's get it saved. And back to Lightroom. There's not going to be much of a difference on this one at all. But hey, every once in a while, you get it right. It doesn't happen often for me where I don't have much to do to a photo. Usually I can always find plenty to do to a photo. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with this one and how it turned out. And this Indigo was fun. He hung out right around in this tree for like 3 or 4 days. I was able to take a bunch of people to photograph him. And then he kind of, I don't know, he started hanging out in another area then all of a sudden. So he wasn't that consistent, but there we go. Before and after, just cleans up the composition a little bit more punch on the bird. Like watch the color. So from there to there, we just get a little bit more pop in it. And yeah, there you go. Real-time edit done in what? Yeah, 4 minutes. Nice. All right, so real quick, let me do my plug, my obligatory plug. Head on over to rayhennessy.com to learn more about what I do with these videos here and how I edit. Head on over to the online workshops. It's like the best place to check out for that stuff. All the details are there. I don't need to tell you anymore. I tell you in every one of these videos. Listen, thank you all so much for everybody who watches these and follows along with these. I've heard some great feedback about these videos, so I do appreciate that. And yeah, do me a favor, share them with your friends and fellow photographers and just help spread the word on these. Thanks so much. See you on the next one.